Please help me to reach 600 subscribers. If tales of love, heartbreak, and shocking truths captivate you, make sure to subscribe and become part of our storytelling circle. Now, let me take you into a story that still haunts me. I never intended to hurt him. Saying it now sounds empty, like the kind of excuse people offer after they've already set fire to everything that mattered. Yet the truth is, I didn't plan it. I didn't wake up one morning thinking, today, I'll shatter the person who loves me most. And still here I am, alone, replaying the moment I broke him. We met when I wasn't even looking. I was in that focusing on myself phase, the kind that usually lasts a couple of weeks and ends with tequila. Then came Jamie. Quiet, steady, and unlike anyone I had ever known. No drama, no chaos. He listened. He remembered the little things. With him I felt seen. A year in we moved in together. People warned us it was too soon, but they didn't understand him like I did. Jamie turned our modest apartment into a home. He left little notes in the fridge. He'd warm up my socks on chilly mornings. No grand gestures, no drama, just consistency. And I hadn't realized how much I needed that stability until I had it. The trouble began small, almost invisible at first. A work project, a new client named Ryan. He was everything Jamie wasn't: charismatic, audacious, impossible to ignore. We were paired for a 6-month campaign, and he made his interest obvious. I laughed it off, joked about HR policies, reminded him I had a partner. He eased back, but something had already shifted. Late nights brainstorming, the little jokes, the way he leaned just a fraction too close. It thrilled me and terrified me all at once. Jamie noticed, of course. I came home later than usual, text laughing over things I didn't share, suddenly wearing lipstick without reason. He never accused me. He just grew quiet. And that silence was heavier than any confrontation. One evening I found a meal on the table, long cold, Jamie's creamy pesto pasta with sun-dried tomatoes, my favorite. I should have recognized the warning signs then. I should have confessed, stopped everything before it spiraled further. But I didn't. I blamed deadlines, stress, everything but my choices. 2 weeks later everything changed. Ryan and I were in Chicago for work. A brief trip that turned into an extra day due to flight delays. Only one hotel room was available with a view, and without asking he upgraded us. We drank too much wine. I told myself it was meaningless, that my love for Jamie was intact, that it was just a lapse. But deep down a part of me wanted it. Wanted the danger, the forbidden thrill. And that part of me betrayed everything I truly cared about. When I returned, Jamie hugged me as if nothing had happened, as if I hadn't crossed an unbridgeable line. That night I cried in the shower, hot water scalding my skin like penance. I tried to distance myself from Ryan, but desire and recklessness kept dragging me back. Just this once, I whispered, and then again, always in secret, always accompanied by guilt that clung to me like a shadow. It was a Wednesday when the walls came crashing down. I came home early, an unexpected reprieve from work, and the apartment was eerily still. No TV, no music, just a quiet emptiness. And then I saw it, an envelope on the coffee table, my name written in Jamie's precise hand. Inside, 4 pages of truth. He had seen enough to know, even if not everything. He hadn't shouted. He hadn't thrown accusations. Instead he wrote, "I loved you even when you stopped loving yourself." And I sank to the floor, letter in trembling hands, sobbing until I could barely breathe. I waited for him to come home. He never did. Calls went unanswered. Texts remained unread. 2 days later his sister reached out. He had left, staying with her while he sorted through his heart. She opened the door when I arrived and simply shook her head. "You had gold and you traded it for glitter." I walked away humiliated and hollow. Weeks passed. Ryan tried to reconnect, but I couldn't even bear to see him. The guilt wasn't all, it was knowing I had destroyed something irreplaceable for a fleeting rush. I thought about writing Jamie, pouring out apologies, explanations, confessions, but what words could repair what had been broken? So I stayed silent. I still glance at his social media, catching glimpses of him laughing, exploring, living. Part of me hopes he's happy, that he found the love and peace he deserved. People say time heals all wounds. Maybe. But some scars don't vanish, they just teach you to live with the ache. I keep Jamie's letter folded carefully in a box alongside a dried rose from our first date. Sometimes when the nights grow too quiet, I read it again. Not as punishment but as a reminder of what real love feels like, before I let it slip through my fingers. Please help me to reach 600 subscribers.